This week's Wankster of the Week has to go to the twerk queen herself, Myley Cyrus. So Myley Cyrus is getting the Wankster of the Week because of the fact that she did an interview with Billboard magazine, and it was the cover story of that issue for the month. And she was talking about the new image that she's going through and the new music that she's going to be putting out and the new sound that she's working with, and basically saying that she's going for a more wholesome, from her roots type of sound, basically, which is fine. As an artist, you want to evolve and grow, etc., etc. Now, she was talking about the hip-hop sound that she was going for within the last 3 or 4 years, and she basically kind of pushed hip-hop under the rug, or threw it under the bus, rather. So when discussing hip-hop and why she kind of deviated away from the sound, here's what she said, and I quote. She was talking about the twerking and the commercialization of it and what have you. So this is what she said. "That's what pushed me out of the hip-hop scene a little. It was too much Lamborghini, got my Rolex, got a girl on my cock. I am so not that." Really now? Really, Myley? You're so not that? Because as we recall, we remember you twerking at the VMAs and twerking at the Juicy J concerts, but now that you shed that image, you're not all about that anymore. I wish I had the "Why the Hell You Lying" on my deck right now, because I'd be playing that straight in and out. But nonetheless, it speaks for itself. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people, when they saw that post article, whatever you want to call it, a lot of people were calling cultural appropriation and stuff like that, and we discussed that with my man Goliath Paul earlier on the show. And to a certain extent, you could consider that cultural appropriation, because she used hip-hop as a way to gain new fans and to become the discussion of the week and of the month and of the year, basically. And then now she's discarding it, and she's almost sounds like she's placing blame on hip-hop for that ugly downward spiral that she had during that time period. And that's something that I don't appreciate. Now, for me, here's what I say. Or here's what I said, rather, back in those days when she was doing the twerk thing. People were calling cultural appropriation then. Me, I didn't care, because hip-hop is more about twerking. You know what I mean? So if you want to take that and put it as your persona, then by all means, we will give you twerking. Please take twerking. Like, never mind any of the true artistic aspects of hip-hop culture. You can take twerking. You can have our raw bones, our crumbs, our shillings, our pennies. Take that and run with it. By all means, you're not going to get that cultural appropriation argument out of me. I could care less. But if you're going to use that and blame hip-hop on your misfortunes during that 3 or 4 year stretch and how you were made to be a fool, then that's on you. That is definitely on you. No one told you to dress up like a hoochie every single performance that you're at and twerk your small little itty bitty ass that look like poultry that you can get at No Frills. No one told you to do that, boo-boo. You did that all by your damn self. Normally the label will tell you to do stuff like that, but no one told you to do it but you, sweetheart. And the label said, okay, whatever, and they ran with it. And you have you and yourself to blame for making yourself look like a fool. So when you want to blame hip-hop for your down fortunes, look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself why you did it. I understand you're a Disney kid, you want to rebel and break out and everything, but don't blame hip-hop. Blame that on your own insecurities. So with that said, do you deserve this, Wankster? Of course you do. And I'm going to drop it on you just like this. Say you a wankster, and you need to stop.